Am I alive? I should be. Hello? Hello? Oh, here we go. Hello?
Oh, here we go.
I've been struggling with this thing. Alright.
I've been struggling with this.
Let's go. Hi, everybody. Perfect. We're on. Sometimes when I try to do the stream, the issue becomes that of, well, it says I'm live, but I'm not. I think that's the one issue I've had with the PS5 is that it doesn't automatically go right on the first time most of the time. So I have my computer here, my high-end computer, my portable high-end computer. Clive's looking good. I think today we're starting the first DLC. And mind you, I don't know how to get it going. So let's just. How you doing, Marco? It's good to see you. It's good that we're back. A third stream in the week? What? I used to do it every day. I stopped. I bought myself a little gift. That helps me keep my controllers going, so let's go. Otto.
Still alive, I see.
Yes.
Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
All hands on deck. I'm fantastic. I'm here, aren't I?
Is this everyone?
Yes.
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin.
The Goro
The
Man.
significance of that name is as yet unclear.
Green?
What does it matter what it's called?
Huh?
Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records.
Hi.
But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
Hey, there are children in the chat.
To stop what the skies
Marco,
started in
close your
any
ears.
case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
What comics?
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And yeah, but which one?
Ether slowly rises to the surface. It pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the Halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue.
Yeah!
If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
Save the children!
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
It's his shop, go away. Yeah, man, Moon Knight in the comics was pretty cool. I've not actually seen the show, believe it or not. And
Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
And I'm gonna watch the show for the first time very soon. In May. So, sometime in May I'll watch it.
Joshua seemed upset.
Alrighty then. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. That's where that thing was? Which issue are you reading? Marco's actually watching She-Hulk right now.
But he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem.
Babyface girl.
This new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part.
And no one will. Because this is a cruel world.
Happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
See, the Final Fantasy music has always been one where you could just toss on in the background.
But
fall asleep to.
We have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies.
I know what horrors.
About this.
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember.
Guys, you can just...
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
Clive, those eyes! Joshua, those eyes, I can't!
My wings.
You we fought each other! I'm gonna... Get off my...
forget, you go to stand against a god.
I
would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins.
He reminds me of Popey.
Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is.
He's gonna prime all over the place.
But
He's gonna look.
Icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima.
Baby blue eyes, Goro.
Much to answer for.
Small faced eyed Goro. The eyed blue boo Goro. Forearm Goro.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He looks like Popey if he had long hair and looked like a comes up to my stream and challenges me. No one challenges me. I will never forget. Except Blue Eyes.
Like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
I have good news for you. I have really good news for you. Loki season 2 was actually really good. Like, I would watch Echo before Loki season 2 only because Loki, you'll end on a really good note. I have been very critical of the MCU, I have to admit. And to be fair and frank and everything above, it's actually a good time. I did not hate it in any capacity. So Loki season 2, I can promise you, I was like, what is going on? And it feels like the most relevant, if I'm going to be honest with you. So, just a heads up. Don't end with Echo. You won't be peaking with Echo. Some would say you might not hear Echo. I will say that the last episode of Loki season 2 felt a little long, but otherwise out of 6 episodes, on that episode, I thought all of them were pretty good. They did a really good job. Really, really, really good job. Just watch Echo before Loki. Just go to She-Hulk, Echo, and then Loki. Just take my advice. For you, Marco, don't change a thing. You still have a lot of content to go. I mean, this suggestion is just for Ishmael, because I know how he thinks. So, for you, stay on the beating path.
Come to wish on a star.
Don't change.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
Yes, thou shalt watch Moon Knight when it cometh to thee. Blu-ray it. I shall have it in my grasp.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
We have an issue. Are you planning on watching X-Men 97? Because if so, I would suggest watching 87. X-Men 87 and then 97. What am I to do? Oh, you're just watching it. We got a problem, boys. How do I check the side quests? I know. I'm gonna skip through a lot of this. Excellent. Funny. Got the, yeah. There has to be a way to get to this. Just give me a second, boys. Was it exceptional? Give me a sec. Need to complete the side quest where there's a will. And priceless. Okay. Cyclops isn't a useless character this time. Wow. Alright, boys. I'm gonna accept these side quests. Pause it if you want to see what is being said here. Please and thank you. I'm just gonna skip. I have no time for this. Excuse me, just trying to get the side quest going here. Sorry, boys. There's only one way I can know where the side quest is. Alright. Because I have, so... This is where the DLC comes into play.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Yes.
Anything catch your eye? Always something.
Oh. Alright, well, I guess I'm accepting all the side quests. That's not accepting a side quest, that's continuing a side quest.
Sid.
I don't care. Just, okay. Trial and error. Sure, I'll accept it.
Never have too many scouts.
I'm so sorry. We're just here to do story. Yeah?
I suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
Alright,
It's not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? Where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
I would love to join you. So the two quests that are The two quests that will be important is where there's a will and priceless, right? So this is the quest, and I'll let them play out. That way, if they are that important, why did you make them side quests? I read Daredevil, Guardian Devil from 1998. Hi, man, where'd this wanting to read comics come from?
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I'm ready to leave when you are.
These are the only side quests I'm going to do. Just so we can... I'm going to accept them all, but I'm not going to do them all on stream. Three's Company. I'm not...
Clive!
I'm sorry. Normally I would accept.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world.
Games?
I'll do
Wait.
whatever it takes.
Oh, so you're just...
Field Marshal wishes...
So you're just doing a new hobby then? Are you gonna get the Game of the Year Stellar Blade at the end of the month? Of April? The answer should be yes.
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means. We'll be needing the...
We need to hurry up here. I'm just looking to do 2 side quests. I don't want to do the whole world's chores here. No. I have an app. Ooh. Well, there is a Spider-Man 2 comic. A prequel comic, if you haven't read that. Just a little heads up. Alright, after that I can...
What do you think happened to Miss...
Okay, so if you're just not gonna give me... No, I need...
I go and see if I...
It's not bad. I know what I'm doing after this stream. I guess you guys are getting a little bit more view of the ship.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I?
What do you want me to do? No. No.
You're a good friend, Herman.
Herman.
The fact remains that Ash is...
Herman. His name is Herman. Alright, well... You're not... Wait, what? I don't want to do that. Fair. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I got rid of them, so I didn't have to... Okay, you're just gonna give me the side quests back. Whatever, they'll all be on the side of the screen, sus. Alright. Where's number 1? There it is. What do you have?
Are you buying or selling?
Are there any comics that... you should read the Infinity War comic if you haven't already. And the Civil War comic. Those are much better.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father.
Yes, I have it here.
Oh. If you're working up to it?
The honor, my lord.
I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms. And only with all the Rosaria striving as one might we at least overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. It shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be a glorious inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might remind of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you. Your father.
An inheritance.
You have so many.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
You have a lot of comics to read.
Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the Blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril.
Cyril.
Shall we then?
Cyril! I've seen that name before in a show called Archer. Where? Whoa! We have a planet people. Planet people? We have a small villa in the watching me right now. I will admit something. All right, guys. Planet Hulk. Ishmael, watch the cartoon. The movie. It's quite good.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
Do you have... What's your... Fine, I'll take it, but I ain't doing it.
It would not.
You've seen the cartoon. My man. What about Hulk versus? Have you seen Hulk versus?
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus...
Good work, man. You've been...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
I love how deep into the Marvel content you are. Why so many books? I don't have time to this. Oh, I thought she was going to be younger.
My lord, your grace.
Hello, everyone. I'm flattered.
I hardly recognize you.
Am I supposed to know who you are?
I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
I might lose that battle.
Lady Goditha.
Goditha.
Gratitude.
Trying to.
For your service to our house and to our father.
Goditha.
I merely did my duty.
Goditha.
As any proud Rosarian would.
Say your name again.
Perhaps you could explain a little more. What exactly is the gift you bring?
What's the gift? Her name?
You know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed.
He did not live!
He intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself. But it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress, but with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed. I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
Goditha. Goditha.
What else?
Goditha. You can't say the name.
Of course, my lady.
My lady Goditha.
Our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though
Point me in the
it may be a
direction.
matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. You do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake,
So
not
fight.
far from here.
So
A certain
fight.
specimen.
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Let us traverse and.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here.
Yeah.
But it once already.
She's been disappointed? Well, I'm gonna have to take my rusty hand. Avengers versus X-Men. Yeah, that's the Civil War. In Civil War, you have a lot of things going on there. I should fast travel just to save us the time. It's the only. Why do I have to do these side quests? You couldn't have just given me the. Or whatever.
Come on.
Yeah. Man, I bet you could find Madame Web versus Morbius and you too.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
What a travesty of a movie. The side quest dilemma, yeah. We all deal with that. Oh, hello!
For House Rosfield.
You know, the bird's not gonna understand what that means, right? You literally just... Oh, you do tornadoes. Okay, well, you know, I do tornadoes too! Okay, I can't tell where my tornado and his tornado is. Good night. Alright, this is more like... Oh, you're gonna... Night, sweet bird. Wait, so what happened to God of War 2 and all that stuff, isn't it? No.
Nice try.
I want what my dad's gift was. Oh, okay. I really want to know what your thoughts on the second one is. It is fantastic. No. Die! Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna read your thing now. Oh! Wait, in God of War 2? Yeah, you started God of War 2, right? Ah!
Well done.
Go to sleep, go to sleep. By the way, you'll be happy to know that the director of God of War, I call it 4, God of War 2016, also directed God of War 2. Just to let you know.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Godotha will know.
Gothata! Gothata! I can't say it! Lady Gothata! I won't get it right. Maybe never. Alright. Let's go turn it on to Lady Gothata. I give up. Never!
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone.
So what happens? So you're trying to get God of War 2 platinumed and done by April 19th. So where do you go from there?
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame, is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Godotha, the laboratory is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Maybe 2 months. Alright, what's my prize?
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together. as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault.
The keeper of the
Though
vault.
I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha,
I will never die.
On behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us. For giving my service meaning.
No, where is lady? I'm not even. Exit. Alright.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It's a little late.
We thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
Yeah.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff?
I would love
Let
to.
him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay Father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril.
Alright, I'll go to the grave. Hopefully that gives me the next side quest.
Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Alright, before... what is that? Three's Company. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go accept... Oh, never mind. Where are we going? Where are we going? Trial and error, under new management, no. Side quests here. Oh, no, I was not trying to do that. Set. No. 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 Okay, I guess we're gonna go over here. Yeah, you know what? PS3 games were really long. And I will say Yakuza, right? So I played Yakuza, Kiwami, and Type 0. And I thought, oh, their PS2 games are going to be very quick. 80 hours for both. I still have 5 more Yakuza games, so do the math. It's great.
Good girl. Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Yes.
The world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Yeah, Infamous 2, I remember having...
Just back there.
You have to do it twice. Well, actually, both games. You have to do it twice, right? So... Or all of the games, except for First Light and Festival of Blood.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
You're your own person, Clive.
We all
Stop.
have, Clive.
Stop trying to be someone else.
We all have.
You're also a name thief,
And
so
we'll keep trying.
I don't like you.
Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
Beautiful. They're being watched. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, no. Now I'm being haunted by ghosts.
We won't lay you down.
Ooh. I wonder if that's a streaming issue or
Onward then.
Oh wait, no, that's a, like you said, no XP. I heard XP on.
To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Right, you said that. All right. Now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. For how long? Ah, yes! Red Dead Redemption. The whole thing that started it all. What do you mean? Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Is it the what? I forgot.
If
You should.
Joshua was worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
I was too excited. I pressed too quickly. All right. Me. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten her burden. Even but only a fraction before we depart for the skies. I would speak on this more in private. But Friday has premium for a year. That's a... Ooh. Okay. So a little bit of time. Now I need to... I need to make this a priority. Go away. Make this. Yeah. But I heard a cat. Okay, we're gonna do this side quest, and then that should be good for the DLC. We're gonna get the side quest done.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy?
Nah, I wasn't there.
Jill
I couldn't tell you.
broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
No, I don't remember that.
See the snow daisies. I remember.
Because I wasn't there.
First time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Well, I wouldn't have problems. Alright, we are gonna go get the side quest done. And then I'm gonna call it once the side quest is complete. Because why do I have to play Deadpool? You can play it now and get it done, and then you're done.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
To the hideaway. Yeah, I'm waiting to play Spider-Man 2's New Game Plus. Should be very quick. So they're re-releasing all the Spider-Man.
Knows where to find snow daisies.
They're re-releasing all the Spider-Man movies in theaters for 8 weeks. So You can check those out. Or, if you want, you can watch all the Star Wars movies, apparently. Or Star Wars Episode 1, from what I've
Say
seen.
what you will. Lady Karen has seen her. This should tide us over until the new moon.
Oh, you're playing. Tell me where this flower is. Where is it?
You down from the heavens, Sid?
Where is the
I need your
flower?
advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Hi. We're just looking for flowers, like a good pretty boy I am.
We might find our flowers.
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
The fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows.
Let's go! Jill's awaiting.
Off we go then.
I need to romance her. But yes, every Monday starting April 15th, you can go see Spider-Man 1 in theaters. Day 1. Right there. There has to... Okay, fine. And then next time I stream, I am starting...
They might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
There's sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Jew.
Hopefully this works. That's what it said.
Saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform.
Is it gonna lead? Oh, I gotta go all the way around.
Said he'd find a better way to
To the flower! Jill awaits!
Welcome back.
No!
Wraiths give you any trouble?
Yes!
None worth mentioning. They're staying put for now.
Let's go.
Oh, you're not talking to me. Never mind. Chicken speed! 10,000! 2! Charge! Look at him go! Yellow chicken, 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 yellow chicken, raptor, raptor, chicken, chicken, turtle, I don't care.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
I'm not fighting anyone, alright? Oh, I'm fighting. Mock!
You see them?
I do not have time for this, right?
The flowers and our friends.
You've given me no choice! I will murder you all! I'm sorry! You made me do this!
What do you see, boy?
I don't have time for this.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Yes, I agree.
Only one way to find out.
My sword's bigger than yours! My sword's bigger than yours! Alright, now that's it down. This was supposed to be the end. Alright, well, you know, now you're just all gonna die. I'm sorry. Die, die, die! Viva? Did you just say Viva? Say Vegas, baby! Alright. Time to go to sleep. Oh! That's my cue. But I'm gonna have to finish the side quest. I'm on a mission here.
That was harder than I expected.
No, it wasn't. That was actually easier than I expected.
But Founder, it was worth it. They're beautiful.
Hmm.
Do you think Jill will like them?
I think she'll love them.
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Beautiful. Alright, now what?
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Bye, Josh. Alright, I don't know what happens when I will save that for the next episode. We're gonna be doing all the other side quests, and everything. I want to thank all of you, Ishmael and Marco and whoever else decided to come on, and I do appreciate you. Thank you. We are going to, but yeah. So my idea is to get the priceless deals side quest done on stream. So just in case there's a cutscene or something about for the new DLC to then show up on here, and then yeah, we'll work on that next. So look forward to that. So my name is pppwhat, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye. Thanks for coming, guys.